Happy Friday. It's finally Friday. I'm free again. I got my motor running for a wild weekend. Don't really have a wild weekend coming up that I know of. Good morning. Happy Friday. Let's just make sure I'm live. Yes, I am. Drop me a comment. Okay, we're working. Just making sure. Good morning. Okay. Well, at least it says I'm live. Hello. I'm live on Instagram as well, but you won't be able to see the interview part of my day. So, let's see. Good morning, Susan. Oh my God, you signed up for your artful journey. I love that. Okay. I am so happy. Thank you for making my morning. All right, I am trying to see if I'm live here. How are you all? It has been a long week, but I am live. Okay, good. Don't want to hear me. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. People are logging in. I'm kind of logging in a few different locations. So it is early for me. Vicki, it's always early for me. I'm live on Instagram as well, but you won't be able to see some of the show and tell. So, or actually, you'll be able to see the show and tell, but we're going to do an interview. Today, I start talking to your Artful Journey members. And the first person I'm going to introduce you today is Anne. She's our community ambassador. I was so relaxed with the spring art journal class that I had to keep the stress arting continued. Susan, this is the best way to do it. So thank you for that. I'm a few minutes early. So, by the way, every Friday I do Friday favorites. Sorry, I feel like I'm still sleeping for some reason. Like I'm a little groggy. And I have no reason to be. So many people, I just had so many questions this week, which is weird because we got to the end of the challenge and nobody had questions, but then I got all these DMs and emails. So what I did was I clipped together 5 favorites from questions I got this week. And every Friday I do 5 favorites. I think maybe a couple of times I've unpacked a bag or just shared whatever. And this is really brought by you guys. Questions I get, what am I using to blow dry my hair? What kind of nail polish? Whatever. I mean, I get sometimes, I would say sometimes, it's never a recipe. I don't think I'll ever share a recipe, but somebody did. Somebody did ask me if I was losing weight. Thank you. 7 pounds. I don't think you can notice it. But and asked me how. Somebody just burned rubber through my driveway. And I just want to bring those items to you. So Joanne said that is exactly why she signed up for your Artful Journey as well, just to keep the art going. I will talk about that. This morning, actually, my favorites probably revolve around my memberships because those are my top 3 favorite things in the wide world. But I will talk about your Artful Journey this morning. The doors are open until Monday only. Monday, they close. So if you're wondering about that, you might want to jump in and sign up. And most of the questions I've gotten have revolved around that. I love the art journaling, but don't know if I can watch everything and make it worthwhile. Beth, do you want me to answer that question? I don't think that was a question, but I can talk to you about that. I'm a busy person. Everything I do revolves in timing and scheduling and whatnot, and making that time is important to me. And normally it's 15 to 20 minutes. So the lessons are not daunting. I break everything down. In fact, I break down all the drawing to 10 to 15 minutes. In fact, your Artful Journey members maybe could answer that question for you. I am really parched and I don't know why. But yes, the whole purpose of that is to have it broken down and give you easy lessons and guides for you to carry them out. The great thing about art journaling, and I've said this time and time again, is you can take it with you. which is even better. Because if you're really busy, sometimes I take my book right in the car with me because I have waiting time, doctor time, used to be in the carpool lane, that whole 9 yards. What's funny is I even draw at lunch at work. So they always, it's just relaxing. Anyway, sorry, I'm putting my hand lotion on this morning, which is not one of my favorite. It could be a Friday favorite, but I can't do anything that is scented. I'm allergic to just about everything. So it has to be like no scent, no nothing, no artificial trees, roots, or whatever put in it. All right. So I hope that kind of covered. Your Artful Journey membership is $37 a month or $370 a year. So that's 2 free months. If you join monthly, you can quit at any time. So if you want to give it a whirl, you can give it a whirl. Here's the thing. If you jump in, am I freezing up on people? I see me live, so I think I'm still here. Sorry, Christy, you might want to restart. You get everything back to 2019. I think it was September or something, 2019. There's core videos, all of the morning meditation. So morning meditation is 20 minutes. That's it. It's great. I mean, I don't know. I think it's great. Hi, Instagram. Yes, I'm here. Move that out of the way. All right, we're going to get started in 2 minutes. Here's another thing I wanted to make mention. Last week, somebody sent me one of their favorites. If you have a favorite, I was going to call it a Friday favorite. If you have a favorite, send me the link, send me the information, send me a smoke signal, whatever, email me. If you have a favorite and you want me to share your favorite, I will go in, buy it, do whatever. Now, if it's a favorite car, I'm happy for you. Probably not going to run out and buy that. But you know what I mean? A favorite art supply, or you want me to review something. If you want to send me the car, I will happily review it. Ford Mustang convertible 5.0. If you want me to do that for you, Ford Motor Company, I would be happy to do that. But other than that, if you have a Friday favorite and you would like me to make mention of that, send it along to me. I'll buy it, review it, try it. I'm always open to your favorites as well. Does that help? All right, I'm going to try it. I'm super parched. You know what it is? I went live twice on Monday, twice on Tuesday, 3 times on Wednesday, once on Thursday. That's too much. That's why. Too much. Okay. It is Friday favorites. I'm Tracy Weinzapfel. I'm wearing one of my favorites. Y'all know I belong to T-shirt club and I love the T-shirt. So this is always listed in my Friday favorites because it's one of my favorites and I love wearing a T-shirt on Friday. Good morning to all of you. Good morning, Ida. Good morning on Instagram. This is going to be a little jam-packed and I will rush it along. So we're going to start. I'm going to talk to you about, yes, the doors to your artful journey are open. I have not started the Doors of Fame just because I haven't been home for more than 2 minutes unless I've been live. So this week was very busy. And yes, I rocked my cowboy boots yesterday. They worked. I had an amazing lunch. I was taken out to lunch. That was great, which I told everybody at the lunch. This does not count as my birthday lunch because they take me out to lunch for my birthday. So they were not allowed to wrap that bow in one lunch. That was a business lunch. I want my birthday lunch. All right. I get to pick it too. So if you're interested in your artful journey, which by the way, I can't pick favorites. I have 3 kids. I have Your Artful Journey, which was my firstborn. I have Art Masters and Mixed Media Makers. Those are all 3 of my favorites. But Your Artful Journey is where everything started. So Your Artful Journey is a platform to take you from here in your art to here. It's amazing. So wherever you're at in your journey in art, that is my baby. That is the firstborn, as you will. And I do have a firstborn, and then I have twins. So technically they do have a hierarchy, but If you would like to join your artful journey, the doors are open till Monday and Monday only. Okay? They close at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Do not email me and say I missed it because I don't control any of that. That is controlled by everybody behind the scenes. So I do my best. If you have any questions, again, $37 a month or 370, 2 free months. If you join for a year right out of the gate, for the first 25 people who join yearly, you have a bonus, which is an online bonus. These are 3 classes. So Beth, to answer your question, all of these pieces right here took under 20 minutes. That is my whole thing. That's my whole platform, is for busy women, making that time to create, which is very important to me because I too work, kids, have to keep a roof over my head kind of gal. I am single for what it's worth, but thank you to all the women yesterday. It wasn't a broadcast. I'm fine. But I did want to thank all of the moms out there and grandmas sending me their grandsons and their sons. It was like, I realized y'all have a lot of sons. It was like creative Tinder. Swipe, swipe. I didn't look at any. I was busy yesterday. I had to wear my boots and go out. And my meeting was successful too. So that felt good. It was something that happened. Joanne said she's painting her 3rd bouquet of flowers. Yes. So I am giving the link to, I can't give it on Instagram. If you would like to join your artful journey, you can do so. First 25 yearly subscriptions are going to get that bonus I gave you. Yes, our challenge ended yesterday. It was so amazing. It was just so great. Like, this turned out better than I anticipated. So for those of you who are still painting, in the challenge, you have 30 days to complete said challenge. And those videos will go away May 31st. I am entering my birthday month. Thank you. Please. I did get a lovely gift from Dee Dee. No gifts required. My gift is just doing this every day. I might. Thank you, Susan. I'm getting lots of feedback. Yeah, let me know if you did the challenge. It was amazing. It was amazing. Okay. Thank you. Sometimes things go great, and then sometimes I know what I could fix better. And actually, this time I didn't have any, like, you could do this better thoughts. Sometimes I get those. Okay. So I am going to move into my favorite things. We do have a bonus when we are done with my favorite things about 8:30 or so. I'm trying to keep on track today. I'd like to meet your Artful Journey members. Now, this particular lady that we're meeting today, I have met, but we go way back. We go way back. She started following me a long time ago. So Beth said, I'm in. By the way, if you're a member of your Artful Journey, could you verify what I said to Beth about making that time? And I don't want it to be from me. It should be from her. So we're going to meet Anne. Anne is our community ambassador on Facebook for your Artful Journey, Art Masters, and Mixed Media Makers. And we'll talk about how Anne rose up through the ranks and is now the boss of all of us, which is amazing. Anne also is the queen, matriarch in our company. As you know, some of you know, my partnership with Donna, this is where it started. And then Anne came on board. And from there, we have an all-woman team that I love and trust so much. So you're going to meet Anne today at about 8:30. All right. She's probably in hair and makeup right now, but she's getting all ready. I told her, pop in about 8:30. All right. Friday favorites. Sherry, I did update on Wednesday how it went with the neighbor. No, yesterday. Yesterday morning I did, if you want to pop back in. It went great. It went as good as expected, and I'm optimistic that two ladies getting together over the fence can make peace and keep those horses over there. All right. So Friday favorites, I bring to you my favorites and in no particular order. And sometimes it's just random stuff. Sometimes it's stuff you've requested. Maybe it's questions I've gotten over the week. I normally do a blog post. I will probably do it after. I just have been so busy. I haven't been able to sit down and write, which is also one of my favorite things to do. But I've had lots of questions this week, particularly about the horses next door. But I thought in no particular order would I answer them. So number one, somebody saw the palette I was using this week. I might have shared these before, but they're worth another mention. And I use them over and over and over and over. This is acrylic paint, by the way. So it stacks up, it dries. Y'all know I've been painting lots of wine glasses, so this is that paint. And here's the secret. They're from Dollar Tree. They're $1.25 because Dollar Tree is no longer $1. I like this size. I like because they fit in my drawer. I don't like round plates. I feel like that's too big on my workspace. But these are for hot and cold foods. Now, for all of you out there in the world who want to come after me about styrofoam, you may. But 30 of these come in a pack for $1.25 or whatever. $1.25, 30 of them, I think. So before you come at me, I use these until, like, this will last me forever. Okay, forever. $1.25 for 30 of them. I let the paint dry up. I don't put the same color paint over the top of it. I usually have 2 or 3 of them in my drawer here that are going. So this was given to me. I haven't tried it yet. And it's toss away and it's whatever. But they told me this only had like a few uses. So this has thousands, like, I don't know. I can't tell you how much I use them, but they fit in my drawer. I know. I love the colors. They just pile up. So before you come at me, don't buy them. They're at the Dollar Tree. Okay. That's my Friday. There we go. Some places have recycling for styrofoam. Thank you for that information. Yeah. Okay. Another favorite of mine, which I use over and over and over and over again. And there's no, I don't even know if I picked out 5 things today. Okay. Are these. And I went to the dentist and had a cavity filled. These are on my Amazon. These are on my Amazon affiliate. They're the dental things they put around your neck. And I like them because one side is plastic, so it doesn't leak through, and the other side is paper. You know this thing? I use these all the time. Use them for my classes. I hand them out. And I love them because they act as a paper towel. They act as a barrier. So there's another Friday favorite. They're on my Amazon affiliate unless you happen to be married to a dentist or you're in the medical field. So I keep a stack of those. See, I'm refilling. Sorry. Okay. Dog barking. Okay. Excuse me. I'm super parched. So much this weekend. I feel like all I've been doing is talking. Yesterday, my girlfriend called. I pulled up in the driveway. I'm exhausted. And she goes, how about a glass of wine? Pull up in the driveway, put it in reverse, went to have a glass of wine. So that's also another reason I didn't write anything. I have a friend whose daughter peels off the dried paint and creates a mosaic with them. Great. See? Perfect. Yeah. As for me, I just paint so much. In fact, for all the people who talk about the amount of paint I have back here, I use a lot of paint. But all right, number 3. Now I have these on my website, but I'm going to talk about the difference between. People were asking me about stencil brushes. I have these on my website. There's 4 sizes. I use all 4 sizes. I love the little one to get in the inside of flowers and whatnot. So I use my stencil brushes a lot. These were on my challenge list, and people were asking. I don't think. Okay, sorry. Oh yeah, that's a little random. The dogs are barking. There are many people in the field across from me as if they're searching for something. So that's a little strange. Okay, that was just strange that they walk by and they look like they're searching, like, you know. All right. So I do have these on my website. I use them all the time. This stencil brush, a lot of people were asking me about because I use it for the Stays On ink or the archival ink. This is my Dynasty Stencil Pro. I don't think they advertise it for use of this. I do not wash it, sometimes occasionally, but it's super soft. And this is what I use. And I dedicate this brush to using for ink. Now, that doesn't mean my other brushes are not terribly dirty and I don't, I use them for ink too. But this is what I use for the insides of my flowers, the outside perimeter of my pages. Stencil brushes. These are on my website. I do have these for sale. They're really inexpensive. So if you're interested, these are by, you all know I'm a Dynasty artisan. So they have these. Oh, here we go. They have, yeah, I have them right in front of me. You can get these from the Brush Guys, and I have a discount code with them. So go to my resources page. They come very large. Oh my God, they come very small too. Look at me. Oh my God. Okay. These are my favorites, but these are more expensive. Now keep in mind, and I told you this, I only use this for my inks. I don't really go dipping this back in. And I just brush it off when I'm done. I've had it for years. I've been doing it for years. These are amazing, and they're super soft, and they're really well made. These, on the other hand, are not made by Dynasty. These, I feel, don't quote me, just not as great a quality, but you get what you pay for, okay? Oh my God, there was another size peeking in there. So here you go. You get it? Lots of sizes. I use them all the time. Probably one of my favorite tools. So the red one is the Dynasty Pro stencil. The green ones are sold on my website. Okay. Any questions about that? I'll leave those out because I know you're going to go flood the website for orders. All right. 1, 2, 3. No, I debated. People were asking me about my stamps this week. Can I use my stamps in mixed media? What do I use? Da, 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 da. So I thought I would bring my stamps out because I happen to have them and they're all fully stocked and reloaded. My stamps are here. Do I get to say these are my favorite stamps in the world? Probably kind of, because I designed them and I'm super proud of them. They're all on my website. They're also all on Dare to Be Artsy's website because that's who sells them for me. We are going to do more features with them because somebody asked me about if I could use, yesterday when we did the vases, could I use a stamp and stamp a saying or whatever on their vases? Absolutely. Absolutely. That goes perfectly, brilliantly. Now, I have some favorites in here. Let me see. I just saw one. Like this is one of my favorites because I love the word heart, create, inspire. But I'm not going to, the other for mixed media. Oh, if you're in your artful journey, oh my God, if you're in your artful journey, what date is it? I'm going to do this. Okay. I'm going to do this. But I don't remember where I put it. All right. So here's an example of your artful journey. Now you're not required to purchase anything, but I'm gonna give you. So every month we do a different theme, technique, product, you name it. I pick whatever it's going to be. 2 months ago we did circles, and so I thought my love for squares seems to be avoided. So we're doing. So this part, by the way, is. This is a practice that we do. I'm looking for my squares, and we're going to do them in so many ways, but I was quite thrilled that I remembered that. All right, I'm looking. Okay, so one year I did this. So I'm bringing this back alive this month. And then, yes, that is the motivation and the, you don't have to have this stamp. I tell you, you don't have to have, by the way, another favorite for mixed media. This is my texture stamp. They're all on my website. They're all on my website because I just got them all back in. Oh, here it is. And every time I say squares now, I'm singing, you're hip to be square. All right. This right here, I use and I show how to use. I stamp this in a different way, but this is the motivation behind this month's topic. And believe it or not, I loved the artwork. I do a patchwork of squares for a background. And then our doodling practice is this, because this was at one time the most Pinterested pinned thing I ever had. Hence, this gave birth to this. Get it? And I will prove, because here is our practice. This is in your artful journey. We started this year. I'm sneak peeking. Look at that. And you can color this in. Now I didn't, but I will. Isn't that cool? Okay. And this was all based on this was all based on this, which was born out of this. You never know when things are going to square back on me. All right. That is it. You do not need to buy this. I'm the worst person to say, look at that. You don't need to buy it, but I did order extra because I was asked about it and somebody had seen that. That's how that all came. This was probably back in 2000 something that I did this entire book. And your Artful Journey members are now doing this with me. So amazing. That's what happens when you brainstorm. All right. Number 4 are my stamps. I think I'm going to say that square stamp is going to rank in there. I think that's your only stamp set that I do not have. And you know what? Many people don't understand what and why I did this. And this square right here is meant to be stamped, stamp. The other thing I show you is get a large acrylic block and line them up so it makes lining them up super easy. Jan says, I think that's the only set I don't have of yours. So now you know where this came from. Okay. That's the last thing I'm going to cover. And we have 10 minutes to talk about it because this week I was inundated with, and I've done this before, I've talked about this before, but I was inundated with, what is your favorite paper? What is your favorite book? What is your favorite art journal? And I know because a lot of people are getting square. Reading too much. I too do not have the square set of stamps, but I believe I bought most of the others. I love that. All right. This week we used a 8x8 pad of watercolor paper, which for many, it was their first time using watercolor paper. Your Artful Journey is not just watercolors. Now, I love watercolors because they're portable. They come in pencils, which is all portable. Mixed media makers, those are mixed media acrylic projects on like wood and canvas and all this stuff. So you're not going to travel around doing a project in mixed media makers. It's a little harder unless it's small. So this was the pad of paper that I used because people were saying my paper buckled, it did this. Now, paper is fibrous. It is a fiber. So when you come in and fill up those fibers on this side, it will bend up. Now, my watercolor paper is treated and it's not meant to do that. So it doesn't do it as much. Does it do it a little bit? Yes. But actually all of my books and all the art, I frame it. Give it away now. So this is the pad of paper I used. I was particularly handy. I did like this size. People are having issues with supply chain, getting art journals, getting paper. I totally understand that. So what I'm sharing with you is what I have in stock. I am not in the paper business. But because I use art journals so much and I order them wholesale, it just makes sense for me. And they're super easy to ship except for one of them. But I do mostly use, now this one that I use and I've been using, I can't get for months. Like it's gone. I sold them out. I'm bummed, whatever. Talk to the manufacturer, they're not being made. Currently, they have them in line to be made. There's a massive shortage of chipboard too. Who knew? So, if you are on a budget, what can I say about being on a budget? I've always been on a budget. I'm single, so no sugar daddy around here. Mixed media paper will work. So these are my two. Oh, I have three. Yeah. I have four actually. Again, these have in and out pages. So the pages go in and the pages go out. That's 7 by 10. These are soft cover, these two. This is 5.5 by 8.5 soft cover. This is 5.5 by 8.5 hardcover, and they seal the binding in there. So that's pretty cool. All of these pages go in, all these pages go out. See, they're perforated to go in, go out. Okay. This one does not go in and out, and it's one of those handmade with the decal edge. I only have a few of these. This one is just like the watercolor book I've been using with that cool decal edge, which, by the way, I'm going to burn the edges of some of my paper. And this is a mixed media book. So I kept one of these for myself. But I do like mixed media paper. So for those of you asking, oh, this is the one that's not easy to ship, but I will ship it. No extra. That's the same one as this watercolor book, but this is 6 by 12. They sent this. They sent that. All right. Watercolor, mixed media. I got that. Okay. So the watercolor books I do have in 3 sizes. And then these are pads of paper. This makes it easy. You can tear them out. This is the one I used for the challenge. This is 6 by 6. Your Artful Journey members, we did morning meditation in this. And this one's 7 by 10. Okay. Pad of paper comes out. I'll bind all mine. By the way, I have a lot of chipboard. They should call me. That is I think, okay. Any other questions before I end? That was my little, I had so many questions about paper and art journals and what do I recommend? I do have art journals. I work with Hana Mule as well. I had a great conversation with them. So in the coming week or so, I think next week, I will be featuring the current Hana Mule book that I'm using. Hana Mule, it's a German company. And also those pens that I have been talking about. Okay, that was it. So if you order, I'll ship it out by next week. I do my best. If you have any questions, somebody placed an order this week and placed 2 orders, paid shipping twice. I will be giving you back your money for the second shipping because I'm not like that. And you told me I can combine them. I know I have a boatload of chipboard too, but not as much as I used to. I got rid of a lot of it, but there's a big shortage I found out. All right. But number 1 on the top of my list this week is my favorite is Your Artful Journey membership. And I will say that over and over and over again until Monday, because that's when the doors close. So I'm being clear. Any questions about the paper, stencils, palettes, bibs, or stamps that I featured today? I will try to get those in a blog post. I have not been able to find watercolor pens. Hold on. I'll show you the ones. Oops, no. Great question. Going to my resources. I have them in there. Have you looked at this, by the way, I do have an Amazon affiliate account, and I just got approved to be a Blick. I got approved to be a Blick affiliate. So I'll be setting that up. All right. Let me find those watercolor. I have a set. Okay. Do you want watercolor brushes or watercolor markers? I am going to feature next week. Who asked this question? I'm feeling a blessed emotion for being back. Jan, we missed you. That's I love that you're back. Okay, whoever just said watercolor markers, pens, brushes, next Wednesday. Let me just go there next Wednesday, okay? Tarita, next Wednesday, I'll have a show and tell. That's a good idea. Okay, I'll do brushes, markers. I have, okay. And I have show and tell. Brushes, markers, and pens. Watercolor. Next Friday. Next Friday. Because now I'm staying on target. Okay. I'll give you a variety. In fact, I'll give you a variety. Okay? We'll do that next week. What is the size of your Dynasty Stencil brush that you solely use for ink? I beg your pardon. I think it's 5/8. It's got ink over it. It's got paint over it. 5/8 ink. Is that 5/8? Hold on. I'm answering. Yes. No. Yeah, 5/8. I can hardly see. 5/8 inch. Maria, I once knew a girl named Maria. Jan just said, ordered stamp set. Okay. So, and you can order those stamps direct with me. I have them on sale, I think. Okay. Guess what? You're welcome, Maria. Maria. Watercolor, brushes, pens, markers next week. I'll feature them all. I'll get 5 sets. I'll find 5. I have 5 different sets. Then I can talk about the do's and the don'ts. I love that song too, Deborah. Don't get me started. I could sing all of West Side Story. And there's nothing like the original. So don't even go there with me. Okay. Any other questions before I bring on the star of the show? So here's what I'm doing. Mickey Perkins, Mickey Perkins. My daughter's name is Mickey. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey. Yes, Hitomi, I believe they still have my favorite sets. I don't know if they have them stocked, but I will drop them a message. You guys stop popping on here with names of songs with your name in it. Because I now am in the mood to sing. All right. Your Artful Journey. This week, starting today. Today, you're going to meet Anne. For many of you, you know her. Number 2, tomorrow, I have a schedule. It's on my phone. Instagram, by the way, I need to sign off because I need to concentrate over here because I'm bringing a guest on. So if you'd like to see me over on my Facebook page, it's Tracy Whitesapple Studios. Thank you. Have a wonderful Friday. I'm not signing out here, but I need my phone. If I sing that song all day long, I may hurt you when I see you. Wait a minute. I have a better one for you, Jan. It's a small world after all. I've got the like the loungy bluesy thing happening. I don't know what's going on there. Y'all stop ordering. I gotta work. I gotta take this weekend off. Okay. Friday. Okay, I'm saving this. Share. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, so sorry. Give me something else. I take requests. All right. Real quick, I just want to say, because I have the schedule in front of me. Today you'll be meeting Anne. Saturday morning, you're going to be meeting Peggy Murray. Peggy Murray, are you here? Oh, it's so easy. Sunday morning, Angelica from the Rugrats will be here, who I've met personally. And then Monday morning, I have a double trouble right here. Mari and Paola. I always say her name wrong. From Puerto Rico. So thank you. Anne schedules all of these. Peggy will be here tomorrow. Peggy, I will try to be like aware and alert. I'm going to take tonight off and have some wine. You always encourage us to make art. And now as a retired music teacher, I always say sing and sing with abandon. Susan, thank you. To be clear, I am not a singer, but when somebody gives me a song, I have this ability to memorize it. But I can't remember what I had for dinner. So that's how I did all of my schooling. Like, that's how I learned everything, was singing. So my parents would walk in and I would be like, do, re, mi, fa, so. Okay, but I don't sing. I just love to sing. That's it. Okay, without much further ado, just on time, and from her lovely, probably living room, I'm going to add Anne. Welcome. Without further ado, just on time, and from her lovely, probably living room, I'm going to add Anne.
I don't know how to get the audio to.
I know. You know what, Anne? I forgot to talk about. Hold on. I think I might need my headphones. Are you guys getting feedback? Because I can hear it over here. I forgot to talk about. Yeah. Hold on. And I need to figure out the audio. I need to get my headphones in, and I didn't bring them in here. So I'm going to just take you off camera for just a minute. Okay. And I need to figure out. Sorry. Okay. I'll bring Anne back. Feedback. I know I didn't get my headphones. I'm in here with this. Maybe I did bring it in. Sorry about that, guys. I'll have this all set up tomorrow. I know I have my AirPods. Well, let's see. Maybe these will work. Maybe these will work. I have a set back here. Okay, coffee break time. Yeah, everybody go grab a cup of coffee. Okay, I'm going to do this. This is what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. I want to make sure I'm not hooked to my phone. Yeah, I am hooked to my phone. Do not be hooked to my phone. Sorry, Anne, I'm coming back to you. Off. Okay. Bluetooth, AirPods. There we go. This should work. Hopefully you all can still hear me, but this way I can hear Anne. Okay, Anne, can you hear me? But this way I can hear Anne.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Let's see if everybody else can hear you. Anne, can you hear me? And let's see if anybody has feedback.
Yeah. I think I have some feedback here.
You might want to mute you. Oh, no, you can't mute it because you can't hear me. Hold on.
Yeah. I think I
You know what?
have some feedback here.
Hold on. You might want to mute you. Oh, no, you can't. I know what I'm going to do.
I can't hear you.
Okay.
I hear you now.
I know. This is what we're going to do, everybody. And I'm going to take you off for a second. Sorry.
Sure.
Okay, everybody. Now, I don't know if you can you hear me? I'm going to end this Friday favorites. I'm sorry. This is new where I can bring additional people into this here. I'm going to jump on my other, yeah, I know you can, yeah. I'm going to jump on my other, we didn't figure this out before. I thought it was going to be easy peasy, and I just need a minute to figure it out with Anne. So I'm going to end this, and then I will come back. So just give us about 5 minutes, and then I will come back and do a live. And if you have something to do throughout this day, it'll still be recorded and there, okay? I want to thank you. I will be back.